Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, come back with me Deviani Solikha. This time I will review the lab 3. Okay, this is the topology that I use. Here, I use two router with two clients. Router 1 will be the DHCP server with IP 20.20.20.1/24. Router 2 will be the DHCP client with IP 20.20.20.10/24. Client 1 with IP 20.20.20.30/24 and client 2 with IP 20.20.20.40/24. Okay, open the Winbox. Connect. Do configuration router 1. The first step is checking the interface using the command interface print. Enter. It can be seen here there are two connect clients, namely Ether 1 as router 2, Ether 2 as client 1. Next, check to see whether the wireless that will be used is active or not by using the command interface wireless print. Enter. We can see here that WLAN 1 is disabled or not yet active. Next, activate the WLAN 1 interface on the router by using the command interface wireless enable WLAN 1. Enter. Then, check again with the command interface wireless print. Enter. So here we can see there is no X anymore, which means that the WLAN 1 interface on the router is active. Next, configure the security profile for the wireless by using the command interface wireless security profiles add name dev mode dynamic case authentication types WPA, PSK, and WPA2, PSK, unicast shippers, SCCM, and then TCAIP, group shippers, SCCM, TCAIP, WPA, pre-share key, Misbahul 11, WPA2, pre-share key, Misbahul 11. Okay, enter. We can see the security profile configuration by using the command interface wireless security profiles print. Enter. Then configure the WLAN 1 interface using the command interface wireless set WLAN 1 mode station band to gas BG in SSID Misbahul, enter. Security profiles, Devi. Oke, enter. Then check it using the command interface wireless print, enter. And you can see here that the WLAN1 status is running. Next, configure the DHCP client using the command IP DHCP client at interface WLAN1 disable no, enter. Then check it using the command IP DHCP client print, enter. Oke, IP DHCP client print. Here we can see that the status of the WLAN1 interface is bound, which means that is connect and the router has got the IP address, which is 192.168.1.45/24. Then attached by ping the gateway by using the command ping 192.168.1.1, enter. And you can see here that the result is a replay, which means successful. After that, do the test by ping google.com to check whether the proxy is connected to the internet or not by using the command ping google.com, enter. And you can see here that the ping result is a replay, which means that is connect to the internet. Next, configure the firewall NAT by using the command IP firewall NAT add chain create NAT out interface W out interface WLAN1 action masquerade, enter. Then check using the command IP firewall NAT print, enter. Okay, next create a bright interface using the command interface bright add name bright server. Okay, enter. Then check it using the command interface bright print, enter. It can be seen that the status is running. After that, register Ether1 and Ether2 interface to the bright port by using the command interface bright port at interface Ether1 bright server, enter. Interface bright port at interface Ether2 bright server. Okay, enter. Then the interface is registered to the bright port, the router will automatically reboot. Okay, reconnect. Then check the interface port that we have added to the bright interface by using the command interface bright port print, enter. It can be seen that the bright port configuration was successful. After that, we can also check the interface using the command interface print. Enter. It can be seen that the Ether1 and Ether2 status are running slave, and there is already a Bright that we create early, namely Bright server. Next, configure the IP address, then register to the Bright interface by using the command IP address at address 20.20.20.1/24 interface Bright server. Oke, enter. Then check it using the command IP address print. Enter. It can be seen that is successful at the IP address. Next, configure the DHCP server on router 1 so that client can get IP dynamic using the command IP DHCP server setup. Enter. DHCP server interface Bright server. Enter. Then enter. DNA server with IP Google 8.8.8.8. Enter. List time 10 minutes. Enter. Next, check the DHCP server by using the command IP DHCP server print. Enter. And you can see here that the DHCP server configuration has been successfully configured. Then test on client 1, network and internet settings, change adapter option, Ethernet, disable Ethernet adapter, enable, okay, open, details. It can be seen that client 1 has received the IP address of the router 1 DHCP server, which is 20.20.20.254 with subnet mask /24, IP default gateway 20.20.20.1, IP DHCP server 20.20.20.1, and IP DNA server 8.8.8.8. After that, ping the DHCP server with CMD. Okay, type ping IP gateway from the Bright server interface, ping 20.20.20.1. Enter. It can be seen that the result is a replay, which means that client 1 is connected to the router. Do configuration router 2. Open the Winbox. Okay. The first step is checking the interface using the command interface print. Enter. It can be seen here that are two client connect, namely the Ether1 as router 1, Ether2 as client 2. Next, create a Bright interface using the command interface Bright add name Bright client. Okay, enter. Then check it using the command interface Bright print. Enter. It can be seen that the status is running. After that, register Ether1 and Ether2 interface to the Bright port by using the command interface Bright port add interface enter. Interface port at interface ether2 Bright client. Okay, enter. Then the interface is registered to the Bright port. The router will automatically reboot. Okay, reconnect. Then check the interface port that we have added to the Bright interface by using the command interface Bright port print. Enter. It can be seen that the Bright port configuration was successful. After that, we can also check the interface using the command interface print. Enter. It can be seen that the Ether1 and Ether2 status is running slave, and there is already a Bright interface that we create, namely Bright client. After that, request the IP address on router 2 with the DHCP client feature. So, here the interface we are using is Bright client, not Ether1 anymore, because Ether1 has been registered to Bright client using the command IP DHCP client at interface Bright client disable no. Enter. Then check it using the command IP DHCP client print. Enter. It can be seen that router 2 has got the IP address from the DHCP server router 1 and the status is bound. Next, ping test to IP gateway on router 1 with the command ping 20.20.20.1. Enter. And it can be seen that the result is a replay, which means it has been successful. After that, check whether the client 2 has got the IP or not. Okay. Open Network and Sharing Center. Change adapter settings. Ethernet disable. Enable. Okay, open. Details. It can be seen here that the IP obtained is 20.20.20.253 with subnet mask /24, IP default gateway 20.20.20.1, IP DHCP server 20.20.20.1, and IP DNA server 8.8.8.8. Next, ping to find out whether client 2 is connected to router 1 or not. Open CMD, type ping 20.20.20.1, enter. And you can see here that the result is a replay. Check the client connect to the DHCP server router 1 using the command IP DHCP server list print. Enter. It can be seen that there are 3 connect clients, namely client 1 get IP 20.20.20.254, client 2 get IP 20.20.20.253, and router 2 get IP 20.20.20.252. Okay, next we edit it first to make static using the command IP DHCP server list make static numbers 0, 1, enter. Then check it using the command IP DHCP server list print, enter. And it can be seen here that the IP address is not dynamic anymore. After that, see the desired IP address using the command IP DHCP server list set numbers 0 address 20.20.20.30 enter. IP DHCP server list set numbers 1 address 20.20.20.40 enter. IP DHCP server list set numbers 2 address 20.20.20.20 enter. Then check it using the command IP DHCP server list print, enter. And you can see here that the IP address has been successfully set. Then check Ethernet. Okay, disable, enable, open, details, and we can see that IP address 20.20.20.30. Okay. After that, ping each IP on the Connect client. First, ping 20.20.20.30, enter. Okay, result is replay. Next, ping 20.20.20.40. Okay, replay. Next, ping 20.20.20.20.20, enter. Okay, replay. That's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.